I'm Ashley and welcome to Renee's Kitchen. This episode I will be making black bean soup. I'm so excited for this episode. This is a very warm filling soup and it is soup season, so I'm excited. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and to like and share to the page. So let's get the video started. Alright, so I decided to clean off the beans in cool water. Once that's done, I put it to the side and I put a pot of water. I bring it to a boil. I put it on high so I can hurry up and get the water boiling. And then I add the beans to the hot water. Now, I don't know, I like it to be hot so it can just start boiling. Because I put it on, I believe on 8, because that's what it goes to. I add a little bouillon, but it really didn't add any seasoning. But I just want to show you exactly what I put. So right now the beans, they're at a boil. Once I get to the boil, I put it on 4 and started to let it boil, simmer, and then I started to cut out 1 whole onion and I dice it very, very, very small. Because I wanted to basically have the onions to dilute. Once I saute the onions, and these were the only vegetables I had, so I was like, let me see if I can make a good soup with minimum vegetables with these beans. So I was like, yes, we're gonna do it. So I had 1.5 romaine, yeah, whatever they called, Roma, R-O-M-A tomatoes. That's how thick I wanted them, and I wanted to be like a nice cubes. I don't know, I've always get these type of tomatoes. They're just more smaller and easy to deal with rather than having the actual big, what they call it, beefsteak tomatoes. And I'm really intrigued at how like there's so many different vegetables, so many different tomatoes, but they all tomatoes. But anyways, here's the cilantro. I'm chopping from the stem to the leaf. I feel like adding cilantro definitely add like this freshness when it comes to food. And I feel like black beans and cilantro are really a good pair together. But in general, I think cilantro is awesome. But with the cilantro, I chop it up very small, minute bites. Actually, I just chopped up everything to be very small and minute. I didn't want it to be too big, but I also wanted to like expand the amount of ingredients that covers the whole, the whole pot of beans. So that's basically what I did. I have a good amount, as you can see. Got white, red, green. So I start off in a pot. I put some butter and I put some coconut oil. And I have the fire at a 3. So I had it so it can warm up the pot. I don't want it to be too hot. But I want them to sweat. We're gonna start with the onions to sweat very much down. Because right here I'm starting to get all the onions all around it because I started spilling stuff out the pot. So while they started sweating down, then I add the tomato. The bites of tomatoes, and this is how it looks. It started to get a little crust on the on the onions, because I had gave a little time for them to cook down. Then I add chicken bouillon. This is where I make the concoction of the seasonings with the vegetables. Bouillon, cinnamon, garlic powder, black crushed pepper, pepper. What else? I like how black pepper, cracked black pepper tastes so good. It just tastes very fresh. It tastes like the spiciness of the black pepper. It's not too spicy, but it's just right. But anyways, I actually add oregano. I was really heavy on oregano. Actually, I was kind of given a good amount of seasoning within this pot. The goal was basically let it cook down, become like a jam consistency, because right there, at this point, I feel like I'm really close to the mark of how I wanted it to be. Because once I get that cooked down, I was going to add in enough seasoning so I don't have to add any extra seasoning in the beans, which I did earlier, but I really didn't taste it. It still tastes like water. So it's coming apart like how I want it. I definitely still have the fire on medium. I want it to like smash. But I did definitely add a lot of oregano. I like oregano too. That's one herb I do like. At this clip now, since it's done, I add the cilantro. See, the beans are done, so I started to put it in the bowl, smash it. I have some beans right now, smashed now, so I wanted to smash them extra just to thicken the liquid in the bean broth. So the beans are ready actually. So I add the concussion into the beans so they can actually like marinate its flavors. And I was so pleased with it. I love the flavor of the beans, from the herbs to the onions to the garlic. It just tastes really good. I was very pleased with it. I think next time I'll definitely do it again, but this time I will have more black beans. And basically it. Like, I wouldn't change anything. I definitely love the soup. Definitely rated 10 out of 10. Very much a 10 out of 10. It was so good. So right here I started adding more because I felt like it needed more seasoning. Just everything. And cinnamon is very good. You don't think so, but I'm glad I had cinnamon instead of cumin, because usually I would have added cumin, but to me cumin have like this dark smoky flavor that I didn't want. And cinnamon has a light smokiness but a hint of sweetness, and it definitely did add a good element into the beans, the black beans, and very pleased. But in all, to the last step of this soup, I'm gonna fry some corn tortillas. I'm just gonna do two. I'm gonna slice them up and deep fry them and sprinkle some salt on them to put it on top of my black bean soup. And I'm gonna garnish with some cilantro. And I went to the store to get some avocados. So yeah, let the show begin. But so far the soup is really good. Taste it, has a nice earthy, savory taste. The cinnamon goes perfect with it. I'm very pleased with it. And I think it's going to be very hearty because black bean has a lot of vitamins. One thing is good with fiber and so on and so on. So yeah. Alright, so I started doing the corn tortillas by dropping in oil. These are the corn tortillas you can use with a taco. I use it because I wanted to add crunch to the soup. Some good mention. So fry them, no season, no nothing on them. Drop them until they start to turn colors to get more crispy. And once I was done, I put some salt as well as black pepper on them to get some flavor. Very good. I would recommend it again. I like corn tortillas in general, so that's, to me, I was like, this is great. Because if I didn't, I was using tortilla chips. You feel me? So, I also add avocado because I feel like it's a good source of healthy fats. And the beans are protein, and also it has like good vitamins. So like this whole thing was pretty much healthy, maybe except for the corn tortillas. But as a whole, this was a very much healthy dish. Very filling, very pleased with it. And I add a little sprinkle of cilantro, and I love it. I'm definitely gonna do it again because I love me some black beans. Okay. Love me some black beans. I used to eat black beans almost every day. Crazy. But yeah, definitely feeling, I was definitely high while eating this. So yeah, I love it. I don't do that shit. I don't bring food back there. You do food? Yeah, something.
eat certain things. You don't get that cheese fucking stuff.
Trying to kill her. 10 out of 10. I recommend it. Try it.
Alright, so that's the end of the show. Thanks for another, hold on. Alright, so thanks for, and I definitely rate this soup 18 out of 10. I enjoy every bit of it. The soup only lasts for 2 days. This was the second day, and on the second day I brought it for lunch, and the flavor is even more immaculate the second day. And only thing I will take back for this soup, add more beans. That's about it. And thanks for coming to Renee's Kitchen. I'm Ashley, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a good one. Peace out.